25 U.S. banks are no longer. So that 4,650 banks, or whatever that exact number is 25 banks less now. So, and I'm looking at it, they don't want to really put this out in Bloomberg and CNBC because that may cause a panic.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Hey, algorithm, don't try to like block us. We're just trying to give them the good sauce, guys.
Exactly, because it's like when people hear that, they go like, "Oh, what's going on?" And thousands and even millions of people can run for the bank and get scared and start pulling their money out.
Do you know? Do you have a list of the banks that went under? I can't find it.
Yeah, I just got that news on Yahoo, but I'm gonna get the list so I can see exactly, or I know which. Yeah, I can get that. No, oh yes, I can get that for you because it's a website you can go to, PCBB Banks and Mergers, and that will tell you the list of each bank or credit union that was bought by another bank or credit union that month. And that's where you get the data. So if they're saying 25 banks dropped in 1 quarter, then that's an average.
Yeah, So not all of these are closers. Some of them are acquisitions where folks just don't have enough to pay their bills, so they're just saying screw it and selling it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
But it happens. Yes, it happens so behind the curtain and behind, you know what I'm saying, like under the rug that most consumers don't really know what's going on, and then by the time it does hit the mainstream, it's mad too late because all of these folks then made their moves to get out of Dodge.
Yes, and last year, Jerome Powell, when he gave his speech after the interest rate announcement, he did say there will be banks failing.
Oh, Premier Bank sold.
Yeah, he said it. So, and it's happening because what it's looking like is when it's all said and done, it may just be just a few of the major mega banks at the top pretty much controlling the whole sector.
Yeah, I can see. So it's like there's a bunch of credit unions buying out a bunch of failing banks, basically that I'm looking at.
Oh, you went to the website?
Yeah. I'm looking at it now.
Oh yeah. Yes, and it shows you every month. Yeah, credit unions is kind of like seems to be making a stance, a comeback.
Yeah, credit unions are buying up a lot of assets. They're trying to get a little more market control because the thing is, I think the tactic is if the credit unions can get more assets and more control, then more consumer lending can flow back into the marketplace with a little more ease. So it's like I don't hate it, but it's a tactic to what I think is one of the better tactics to attempt to minimize the damage of the system that's been built. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, more and more people seem to be gearing towards credit unions because they've got better terms and conditions than most of the banks.
Right. Yeah.
If you need to finance something, they'll give you lower interest rates, and the money you keep in the credit union, they'll give you a higher rate on your money.
Yeah.
So with those two aspects, people are like, okay, I should go ahead and make this transition.
Mm-hmm. If you got a relative or you ask your grandma, ask your auntie, like, because usually how most credit unions work is you have to have like a relative or some type of connection like that to be able to be eligible for entry. But most people got some type of connection. That's why it's never been too much of an issue for people to go get a credit union. TDB is about to start banking with well, actually I don't know if I should advertise who I'm banking with. But we're gonna get it. We're gonna be banking with a credit union just because there's a lot of benefits for small businesses and working with credit unions. So I'm gonna